Hello everybody, welcome back to Bent Trading Cards. And today in Bent Talks, let's talk about collecting trading card games as a form of investment, but it's a different kind of investment. I was in my car looking for topics like, something that can be interesting for you. So I said, okay, I'm gonna talk about something investments. And I was looking at the Bitcoins. Bitcoins are recovering. It's increasing 5% almost a day, and from 20,000 Canadian dollars to 30,000. I said, oh, investment. And then the housing market, man, the house is already expensive. From my friend bought it at 600, now it's 800, something like that. So it's really really booming, guys, the housing. That's why Canada, the Bank of Canada, added more interest. The interest rate now, they added 0.25%, and that is just this morning. It's January, what's the date today? January 25, yeah. That means it will increase the mortgage rate. Yeah, so I said, okay, trading cards. I've checked One Piece. What else? Some other Pokemon. They are increasing in prices. So I said, oh my goodness, probably 2023 will be recovery of these trading cards. And the new Lorcana Disney is coming. And even the Mickey Mouse, it was introduced on September, I guess, last year. It was introduced in D23, and the price is already like the price now is $500. Then some I've seen 700 of Mickey Mouse, and especially those are graded Mickey Mouse 3000. OMG. So I said, okay, so this is an investment. And I was reminded about investing on TCGs. Like some YouTubers are saying that, like Rudy said, buy sealed, keep it in your cabinet, keep it somewhere in the future. It might go up in price. You will earn some profits, and on the other side, people are saying that don't invest in TCG. Make sure that you play it. It's for playing. It's not an investment. Yeah. So there are different kinds of opinions about it. So it's divided into two. I said, okay, so if someone's saying this and someone is saying the opposite, so what's in there? So I said, okay, I think people are focusing on money. Like they focus on buying singles, cheap singles, and then they flip it and they have profit. Yeah, that's good. There's nothing wrong with that. And people are keeping their sealed boxes. I have my sealed boxes. I have a lot of sealed boxes. And then now Rudy said WTR is going up in price and something like that. So maybe people in trading card industry is looking at the whole TCG as free money, But for me, it's a different one. That's why I want to create a topic about this, because this is a win situation for everyone, This is an investment that is, a trading card is an investment that is a win for all. Because guys, we have different kinds of hobbies. Some people are buying boats. I have a friend, an acquaintance. I've asked him, "What is your hobby?" And he said, "Buying boats." What? I said, "What? What will you do with the boats?" He said, "We go racing, we go here and there." And I said, "What's the return of the boat? Like buying? How much is the boat?" He said, 100,000, and I have to rent. I forgot the name of that. It's like a warehouse. It's like maybe a dock. and they put the boat there during winter, and then in summer they have to clean, they have to maintain, replace some parts. And he said about $10,000 for the parts. Oh, I said, wow, that is a very expensive hobby. And I said, how do you earn? He said, nothing. Nothing. It's just, I said, okay. I was thinking about, yeah, people are spending money, a lot of money, out of, that was me a few years ago. I said, spending a lot of money of nothing, like us, you, trading cards, spending a lot of money for trading card games, just a cardboard, just a piece of cardboard with art. And it's just, like, if people are some people that doesn't know about cards, it's like boring. It's like seeing people, for me, collecting leaf. It's like weird. But it's a hobby. So in general, it's a hobby. But I was thinking about it, and I realized that collecting as an investment, yes, it's an investment because you're buying things, but this is an investment not for money. The return of investment is about your mental health. Because I've read some people that doesn't, or they are, I'm not sure if it's antisocial, but they are just inside their house playing trading cards. Nobody plays with them. They just watch videos. And I have a friend, he said, nobody plays TCG in my household, and no one to play with, something like that. So I said, well, so everyone is looking for free money on this TCG. But for me, I'm looking at it as an investment in your mental health. Because if there's no TCG, guys, I'm not sure, some people who have an issue dealing with life, maybe they can't make it, and some people are busy with sorting cards, flipping, sorting the artwork, looking at the artwork, and buying prints, artist prints, and collecting those beautiful foil and cut sheets. Those are for their mental health. That is a very priceless investment, guys. That is a really priceless investment, especially like me traveling alone. I'm always travel, guys, so there's nothing to talk about. Like, I've been to different kinds of places in Canada, but alone. Sometimes with my family, sometimes alone. But trading card games keep me intact, my mind. So it's like keeping my mind busy. So that is a really a good investment that we can get. Although sometimes we have compulsive purchases, but it's just part of the game, part of the hobby. Just like what I'm saying, 100,000 boat, and people their hobby is racing cars. I also have a friend racing cars. He buys, I said, what do you get racing cars? What's the return? He said, well, I'm happy. I am, like, probably the adrenaline rush, yeah, or dopamine, something like that. So I guess I think I have to tell you that don't look at the TCG as just profit, just for money. Look at it as your mental health. Because think about it. If there's no TCG, what will you do in your house? Especially in winter. Like here, outside it's white, completely white. No leaves, no just gray. If there's no snow, it's just gray, and then there's snow, it's completely white, and nothing to do. Some people are trapped inside their rooms, and these are people. Sometimes they're depressed. Sometimes they have anxiety. They something like that. They have problems with their mental health. So this is the one. This trading card is, I think, is a good return of investment is happiness. It will take you out in a different world, in a fantasy world, in a magical world, So this is a good investment, okay? So this is what I want to talk about, because you have to think about a different perspective of collecting as an investment. So this is the investment that I'm talking about. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Please subscribe. This is Ben Trading Cards.